sure most of you are aware, there is the synthetic sILV, so the sILV2 that can be used to make these purchases too.
Yep.
If you don't know, when sILV2 is used, it doesn't bring any revenue to the DAO, and it doesn't bring any revenue for Rev Dis, to ILV holders. What it does, though, is it burns the underlying ILV, basically. So it's essentially shrinking the supply. So there's a lot of people talking that, like, in this community, most people are going to be using sILV2. I mean, that's going to mean a couple things. It's going to mean that sILV2 it's already been pumping, but it's going to pump in relation to ILV up until we get the sale and beyond that as well. It's also going to provide a way for people to get some sort of a discount on these Illuvatars. If you're looking right now and you're saying, okay, a mega disc is going to cost, let's say in dollar terms, maybe it's $125. If you can go buy the sILV2 for a 50% discount, then all of a sudden that $125 looks more like $65. And if we really look out far in the future for those speculators, when we have new people entering this ecosystem in 3 or 4 years, sILV2 is pretty much going to be burnt out of existence at that point. So people are going to be looking at it in ETH terms. So if you're using the sILV2 to get these now, you're just looking at higher returns in the future. And it's going to increase the value of ILV. And once it's burned out, you're going to have to be spending ETH. And then that's going to give more money to the DAO, more Rev Dis to the ILV holders, more runway for Illuvium. The more sILV2 that's used during this Illuvitar sale it's going to be great.
Yep, and it's an interesting concept because when you use the sILV2, it burns out actual ILV supply. So we're looking at it like you can get the ILV supply down from 10 million down to 7 million at the most. You can burn up to 3 million of that. Right now, the projections are showing around 8 million.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We're going to see.
Yeah, because obviously there's been a lot that's been claimed in staking rewards, claimed in ILV, so that's already eliminates it from being burned.
So that's,
but yeah, there should be a total market cap of around a little over 8 million.
I think I saw like 8.1 million at this point. But that's still awesome to see about 20% of ILV potentially out of supply when it's all said and done. And then right now we're seeing ILV hovering around like $90 to $100. It went all the way up to 107 recently.
107.
And then sILV2, I was seeing 45, 50 around that point. So things have been trending up. sILV2, I think at the low was like $24, something like that.
Oh, lower than that. I bought it for around $20.
There you go.
That's something that I've been preaching.
Guy.
I talk about this. I've mentioned sILV2 in a bunch of my other videos. So if you've been watching those, you've been seeing how bullish I was on sILV2. And I was picking up a bunch around $20, $21. And then just over the past week since this announcement, I saw it go up to over $50. I think it got up to like $51, $52. Last I saw it was around $48. So if you were paying attention to those videos, you might have picked up some sILV2, and then these Illuvatars look even cheaper to you. Because even if I had to go out and buy the sILV2 right now, I would probably be getting less than half of what I did in the past. sILV2 I still think is one of the sleepers in this whole ecosystem. In this proposal, they did mention approximately how much sILV2 it would cost for each of these new discs. So for the standard disc, it would cost about 0.1 sILV2, which about $4.50. It's going to be really cheap.
Right.
For the mega disc, it'll be half of an sILV2, so we'll look at about $25. For the standard alpha disc, again, that would be half of an sILV2, so you're looking at about $25. And then the alpha mega disc would be about 2.5 sILV2, so $120.
$120, yep.
I'm going to take probably about 25% of what I have, spend it on the alpha discs. I'm actually thinking about taking another 25%, and if we can get sILV2 up to maybe 80% of an ILV, I might sell a little off, take some profits there, wait till sILV2 settles down a little bit, buy back for more. Not financial advice, that'd be something I'm speculating on.
And then are you going to save any money for secondary market, like snipes? Like, are you going to save a little bit of funds to then go on the secondary and find...
That's going to be when I reevaluate things.
Yeah, okay.
And the other thing you got to think about is that on the secondary market, you're going to have to purchase in ETH. You're not going to be able to purchase in sILV2. So you know you're going to get a better deal with buying the packs if you're able to get them.
Yeah, and we did see with the land sale, the SILV2 price drops dramatically
After.
once the sale finishes.
Which
so
is why I'm going to use a little to flip.
Right. So you kind of have to, if you are going SILV2, you have to keep those funds and use them for the sale because you're going to lose money on the SILV2 if you don't buy something. So that's important too to think about. But then, like you're saying, you will have an opportunity to get cheap SILV2 and potentially buy some of the standard and regular discs, not the alpha, but yeah. So you might have that opportunity as well. But yeah, there's a lot to think about.
Yeah.